the beginning of the end. What is up? 2005 year review continues with Survivor Series, where you see Smack versus Raw. But now, let's take us on November 20th in the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. This is a good show, but anyways. But the storyline is another cost a 6 professional wrestlers involved from each other, Raw or SmackDown, WWE's two brands. The main lead rivalry leading into the event was between Raw and SmackDown brands as a whole rather than individual wrestlers' rivals. The beginning on WWE Homecoming special event for Raw on October 3rd, Raw General Eric Bischoff stopped a match involving the SmackDown wrestlers, turned off the lights, and Bischoff's SmackDown concern tail interrupt a Raw match. As a result, both wrestlers from both brands starting a brawl and fear her shows in a tag team match at Tackle Tuesday. Discover show. Rey Mysterio he defeated Raw's Chris Masters and used that was a Bischoff on that teams from each other brands would face each other in a 5-on-5 Survivor Series match in which the two managers will wrestle in a single match at Survivor Series. The team lead both shows. Batista, the captain of Raw, then suffered injury from being attacked several times. Qualifying matches for Team SmackDown were held on the November 11th episode of SmackDown, with Rey Mysterio defeating Randy Orton, Lashley defeating Lance Jordan, Eddie Guerrero defeating Mr. Kennedy, and John Bradshaw defeating Chris Benoit. Guerrero was replaced by Randy Orton due to his sudden death on November 13th. Unfortunately, I could not review Genesis, sorry. I'll get to those soon. Another rivalry heading into the event, John Cena and Kurt Angle over the WWE Championship. The feud began in August when Bischoff chose Angle as the number one contender for the WWE Championship after Cena defeated Jericho in a You're Fired match to retain the WWE Championship, in which Bischoff was forced to fire Jericho. His number one wrestler, Angle, failed to win the title due to Cena being disqualified. The two square off each other at Taboo Tuesday in a triple threat match also featured, including Shawn Michaels. And Cena retained the title. On the November 7th edition of Raw, Angle refused to compete in a tag match, was put him in Chris Masters against Cena and Michaels due to the "You Suck" chants from the attendants. Angle finally agreed to compete with Bischoff, silent the crowd, and let him have a special referee. Angle chose Daivari. Davari would feature Angle and Masters throughout the match. The ultimate disqualification, Cena and Michaels used to the chair, and in which he had no earlier when it has been used by Masters. The referee between Triple H and Flair began at WWE Homecoming. The Triple H returned to WWE television after banned for 3 months. These two have been live since 2002 as members of Evolution, and they were partners in a tag match on the show after they won the match. Triple H attacked Ric Flair with a sledgehammer. A week after Triple H explained his actions, realized Flair is no longer the legend. He was, and he needs to be stopped. Flair and Triple H met in the steel cage match at Tackle Tuesday, which Flair won, which is the best match. A last-minute standing match was made between the two for Survivor Series. Anyways, enough of the backstory. Let's get on with Booker T defeated Chris Benoit in the first match of the best of 7 series. This is a good matchup. I give this 3.5 stars, 6.5 out. I give it. Benoit got screwed by Booker T, and he got 1-0 when I get to Armageddon. Next up, Trish Stratus defeated Melina to retain the women's title. Okay match, a 5, because Trish Stratus got kidnapped from Raw. Next up, Triple H defeats Ric Flair in the last match match. Now, the Intercontinental title was not on the line in this match, but this was my favorite last man standing match ever. Not my all-time favorite. I think my favorite was the Shawn Michaels Triple H match from Royal Rumble 2004. Again, I don't like the heel winning. I like wins the no contest or the winner or the face wins, but I give this a 9 out of 10, the best match of the show. I give it a 9. Next up, John Cena defeats Kurt Angle in the middle of the show to retain the WWE Championship with Tavares pitch referee. Now, how the hell did Cena can win this match? Well, he needs help. Well, Tavares gets knocked out by Cena, but then out goes another referee, Japan, I believe. He got clotheslined, and then out goes another referee, Mickey J, or Mickey, or whatever you want to call him. I call him Mickey J from WCW. He gets attacked by Angle, and then out goes the Smackdown referee, Charles Robinson, and he won that match. I give this an 8 out of 10. Not as great as No Way Out, but it's better than Unforgiven. I don't think it's better than the 3 matches. Next up, Teddy Long defeats Jared Bischoff. The only thing I laughed was the commentary. This was the 0. Main event, Team Smackdown, which Batista, Bobby Lashley, John Bradshaw Layfield, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio defeated Ross, Big Show, Carlito, Chris Masters, Kane, and Shawn Michaels in a 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. This is a good Survivor Series match, but not. This was a good match. Now let's get to the elimination. The first one eliminated was Bobby Lashley from SmackDown by Shawn Michaels, when Kane chokes him from Kane. Then it was Kane next eliminated by Batista by a spinebuster. Then it was Batista eliminated by The Big Show after a double choke slam with Kane. Then came Big Show because pinfall after C senton while JBL and Orton took him out. Next up, Carlito gets eliminated by JBL via clothesline from hell. Then Chris Masters got eliminated by Rey Mysterio. Then Rey Mysterio gets eliminated by Shawn. Goes down to Shawn against 3, and he overcomes them all. Then JBL gets eliminated. Now it's down to Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels. Just like Survivor Series 2003, Orton wins with RKO out of nowhere. I give it a 9 out of 10. Wait. I forgot to mention the SmackDown team, the Cruise SmackDown people come out, and then goes in here out of the casket, and he beats up everybody. But I give this overall, the show gives us a 6.3 out of 10. So I'll catch you next time for Turning Point and Armageddon. And I'm done with 2005.